Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Mrs. Yole and this is
Mr. Madison Yole.
and on this channel is our youngest family channel. Can you please all subscribe to our YouTube channel? This is our first YouTube channel, so we beg that everybody us that come across the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And on this channel we're going to be discussing a lot of stuff, so if this is your first time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and keep watching. So hi Mr. Yole.
Hi, Mrs. Yole.
It's nice having you today with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Yole. So on this, I just want to ask you a question, because in every other question that I'm going to ask you, I want you to answer the question based on your perspective as a guy. I'm going to be asking the question from my own experience as a lady, and I just want you to answer the question from your own experience as a guy. So first of all, why you think people in America, like ladies in America, always pay bills with guys in the US, and why ladies in Africa do not? Like majority of ladies in Africa, I would just say majority, because I know a lot of ladies too in Africa, they pay bills, right? But not every single lady. But in America, it's like an 80% of the ladies in the US pay bill with the guys, 50-50. And for Africa, I would say like 30% of the lady pay bill with the partner. So what do you think is like that? From your own perspective as a guy, I just want to know, what do you, is it like to you, is it like right for a lady to like pay like 50-50 with a guy, or is it not right? So I just want to hear from you, please.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Mrs. Yole.
guys, this gonna, I'm really sweating, so it's okay. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
This is very interesting. This is an interesting topic, and I'm so glad that you brought it up today.
Okay.
The reason I said that is because a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships are broken due to this fact.
Yeah.
In the sense that some ladies, once they become comfortable or once they get intertwined,
Yeah.
or they get in a relationship with a guy,
Mm-hmm.
the perspective or the motive that they take into that relationship
Yeah.
sometimes makes the relationship to either crash
Okay.
or to flourish. Why? Because some women, not all women, but some women, once they get married to a man,
Yeah.
they believe that the man should shoulder all of the responsibilities of the home.
Yeah.
And no matter what the guy is going through or what the husband goes through on a daily basis with work and with other things, they strongly believe in the back of their head that it is the husband's responsibility
Okay.
to pay all the bills.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
honestly,
so okay, I'm not cutting you like off, but to me, right? We like grew up in Africa. I also grew up in Africa. We African ladies and African ladies as a whole, from what we learned from our mothers, from our fathers back in the days, we believe that ladies are supposed to be stay-at-home moms, and ladies and guys are supposed to provide for their family. So let's just leave the African perspective. It's biblical. The Bible also, the guy is the head of the home, sorry. So we African now take that part of the Bible, and then like we feel that a guy is supposed to like care for his family, a guy is supposed to do everything for the family that he call his own. So if you cannot provide for your family as a guy, you want me like a lady to bring like 50% of what she gonna earn and 50% of what you gonna earn, so you guys can like combine it together. So what's the point of being the head of the home?
okay, not necessarily 50%.
Okay.
Most men are not even asking for 50% from their wives.
Okay.
From the African perspective, it is believed in the African culture that the guy is the head of the home, which is the fact for everywhere.
Okay.
But from the African culture, women are not supposed to work according to the economy.
Mhm.
So the economy in Africa is a very small economy, we all know, and most often, like cultural wise,
Okay.
the men take the responsibility of feeding the home and paying the bills and doing whatever is necessary to keep the house going.
Okay.
And ladies take care of the kitchen, that is making food, taking care of the kids, getting them ready for school. So this is how we were built up.
Okay.
Now, if you travel to the Western world, their culture over here is different.
Okay.
It's different in the fact that this is all about work and pay bills. Work, and even though there are time to chill and go out and have fun, but that's basically what it is. And looking at the culture, the kind of bills you pay, you got to pay for car notes, and then you got to pay for mortgage, and you got to pay all of the necessary bills. You as a wife, looking at your husband going through all this, I think it's necessary. If you have a job and you're comfortable, a lot of time, most of the ladies make more money than their husband. So you can't build the same.
I'm not still calling you, but that does not change the fact that you are the husband. It doesn't. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter how much I make. Like, right? Do you understand that? I understand people like, oh yes, you make a lot. I understand your perspective, but does it really matter how much a lady make? So it still has to be. It still come back to the same thing that we said. A guy is supposed to be the head of the home. So I do understand what you're trying to say, right? But still, does it come back to where you have to be the head of the home to fetch for the home? Because I think if those things happen, that's how their respect come in. That's how a lady start to understand that. But what's the point of having this husband of mine with I'm making a lot of cash and I still put half of my cash into our well-being? So now, ladies, most of the ladies start to be very respectful. They feel that they are the one that gonna be responsible for the entire home, or because they put a lot of cash into it. And other ladies is still gonna put like 50% of what they earn into supporting the home with you, just to build a family. Now, a lot of ladies are still gonna be very respectful because she feels she bring a lot of cash on the table, right? She still do something. I don't know, like, are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, it make kind of sense, but any lady who's gonna be disrespectful only because she's trying to add to the husband's already responsibility in the home, then the lady is not actually ready for a relationship. Because any relationship you go into, there are sometimes ups and downs. You don't expect the guy to show up everything in the house only because he's the head of the home.
I agree.
We have to understand as human beings, this guy is a human being like yourself, and besides, he's your husband. You don't want him to go to a point where he's going to break down completely. And you know within yourself, you make more money. In some cases, you're making money and you're earning more money than him. But only because you feel like he's the husband of the home, so you just lay back and expect him to even go like extra mile, even though he does not have it. So if you are the type of lady that fall in that category, then you're trying to lead your marriage to destruction. Because one day, if your husband gets tired, knowing that you have the capability to help, but you still feel you're not going to help because he's the head of the house, you're getting everything wrong. So if you want to keep your relationship flourishing, come in, help your husband where needed. Be supportive. He's still the head of the house, but you know very well that he's going through challenges. He does not make enough money, even though he's trying to keep up with his responsibility. But you as a wife, you can step in where needed. That's all I'm saying. But that does not make you to become pompous and start developing disrespect only because you gave 1 or 2 pennies just to help. So I just want to make that clear.
Okay, so the audience, wherever you're watching, we are discussing why you think people like majority of the ladies in the US, the Western world, always give 50-50 with a guy. And the ladies that found themselves in Africa, some of the ladies in Africa, I'll use the word some because I know a lot of ladies, like 30% of the ladies in Africa, most of them are the breadwinner. But why some of the ladies in Africa does not like do 50-50 is the guys that take over the entire thing, like kind of responsibility for the home. And in the US, 80% of the ladies are doing 50-50 with the guy. Nowadays, ladies come to understand that they don't want to do 50-50 with the guys. So a lot of time you hear the ladies on social media everywhere, oh, I don't want a guy who's gonna make me to do 50-50 Why do you think the ladies at in the US do 50-50, but the ladies in Africa do not do 50-50? So he's saying that Mr. Yoni is defending that, oh, because a lot of ladies here, they work and make a lot of money, and it's necessary to help your partner because the bills are too much. But in Africa, there's still bills, but as not compared to as in the US. So I'm trying to say, as me, from my own perspective as a lady, if I'm going to be doing everything like 50-50 with you, so what's the point of you being the breadwinner of the house? What's the point of you being that husband of the house? What's the point of you being the head of the house? So that's why he's defending himself and saying, if he being the head of the house, like you just said, right?
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I said if I'm going to be like giving like 50-50 to a guy, and then he's going to be the head of the house. So why do you think you're going to be the head of the house and I'm going to be giving 50% of what I earn, and 50, you give 50, that like you pay the rent, I pay for food, you pay, and then everything, we're going to be splitting everything into like 50-50. So are you still going to be the husband that I need? Are you still going to be the head? Are you still going to be like that husband, that the provider, the sole provider of the home? So this is why we are discussing. These things are very important, because if you look nowadays in the world that we have, marriages are broken. A lot of things are falling apart. Homes are being broken. Children are being like everywhere because of those things. So this is why we're going to be having this show. Like, it's going to be for family, and we're also going to discuss a lot of things on the show that has to do with relationship. And most of the things we're going to be discussing here too, it's going to be like family and ethics as well. So always follow our show. This is our first show on YouTube. If you love this show, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Mr.
Yonley,
and I am Mrs. Yonley, and this is the Yonley Family YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for another video. This is just an intro. We're going to have a very, very nice topic that you're going to like. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank
and
you.
Have a good one.
Subscribe,
Bye.
like, and watch out for the next video. Thanks.
Thanks.